Crazy decade for Professor Live, huh?
Yeah, I mean, especially considering I started the channel in 2009 when I was broke, and the goal was just to get more booking inquiries. So to think how far it's come since then and what it's turned into, it's mind-blowing. It was definitely a blessing.
Professor Live.
What's up, Live fam? Today we're about to count down the top 10 moments of the decade on Professor Live. And before we get into it, I just want to give you guys honestly a genuine thank you for supporting this channel for the last 10 years. It's amazing to think of all the things that have come about and what the channel has turned into since the beginning when I started it in 2009. So thank you guys so much, and let's get into it. Coming in at number 10 was my experience with the Ball Up Tour. Now this tour went from 2011 to 2015. And one thing I can say that was amazing about this experience was the live events. It made for some incredible content. Coming in at number 9 was my collaboration with NBA stars. The reason this one was dope is because the first one is a video I did with Allen Iverson where I collaborated on a tour with him in China. And then the second one was teaching one of the stars of the NBA today, James Harden, one of my signature moves. Honestly though, it's scary. Coming in at number 8 was starting my own clothing brand, GlobalHooper.
Hooping all over the world, balling all over the globe. I'm so in love with the game, I can never leave it alone. Hey, watch me dribble through the legs, yeah, yeah. Watch me take it round the bag, yeah, yeah. Bring it down just like that.
And number 7 is all my 1v1 games. Now, the reason this is special to me is because actually when I was younger and I used to play 1v1, I remember wishing that playing 1v1 could actually be my job one day, and then that's what manifested. And it's been some of the most incredible content on this channel. At the number 6 spot is me playing with CourtKingz. The reason this is cool is because CourtKingz is actually the last standing street ball company to still do events worldwide, and I'm really thankful that they invite me to their events from time to time because it's made for some of the best content on this channel. And number 5 is when I gave a TED Talk. Now, I was thankful that I even got this opportunity to do this, and what was even cooler is they asked me to tell my life story, and it was the first time that I actually did that on the internet.
I took to the court dressed as a superhero to play people one-on-one.
And number 4 was me getting to play in over 40 countries. Now, this was amazing just because a lot of the content you see me play here in the States is cool, but to see it go down in a foreign country gives it a whole different look, and it's made for some of my best content.
Uma noite, será? Daqui a pouco ela vem.
All right, at number 3 is my Laguna Beach video versus the Trash Talker. The reason this is number 3 is because it's the biggest video on my entire channel, 67 million views, and I couldn't have wrote a better script for this video. It honestly turned out so entertaining that a lot of people actually think this video is fake, And I actually understand why they think that. I remember leaving that day thinking like the experience of that was so crazy how it went down. But anyway, Laguna Beach, biggest video on the channel. Coming in at number 2 was my prison video. Now this video is in the top 5 videos of my channel, viewership wise, but I put it as number 2 because of the impact that it had. That day I actually went into 3 prisons and got to tell my life story in front of hundreds of prisoners. And then we got cleared to play basketball at 1, which ended up being the bulk of the video. But I just think that the experience and the impact to come from this video was huge. So I put this at number 2.
Go around him, Mr. Layup. TV, Mr. Layup. Cow. Hey, get the
Last but not least, coming in at the number 1 spot is Spider-Man Basketball. The reason I give this the top spot is because this series, Spider-Man Basketball, is actually responsible for blowing up my entire YouTube channel. In 2013, my good friend Robert Monroe actually came up with this concept. We did it as a one-off prank video, and next thing we know, it had millions of views in 1 week. Till this day, it's actually the number 1 most viewed web series on all of YouTube.
Showing off.
Game over.